Greetings and welcome to Bubble Hearthing. I'm Bubble and the audio just came back. Also, you're fantastic. And today is our final video for Raid Shadow Legends, which has sponsored this stream and the last couple of videos and just YouTube. He's on the 15th. Oh my goodness, it's like the second Warlord, but thank you. Thank you. That's not the first, I'll tell you that one. First try. No, it's never the first try. So, when last we checked, where's the little thingy? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So, we have managed to get 7, I don't know what the 1 out of 3 is, I couldn't honestly tell you, that's okay. But 7 out of 10 people have downloaded the game, gotten to level 15, using the link below, which is awesome. That means that we are going to do a shard opening stream right now. We're also going to do viewer-suggested decks for Magic the Gathering. It's going to be Standard or Explorer. You just put them in the Discord, we're going to vote on them, and I'll play the deck. I'll dedicate a stream to that deck. Maybe tweak it, maybe not, we'll see. We're also going to play some Switch games. I have a few games already on, of course, that I've played through quite a bit, and I am not opposed to buying a fresh one just to try it out. Hey Rain, how you doing? You're on YouTube. Say hello. Bounce Explorer. Is it Explorer with a lot of like bounce cards on Summon Fading Hope sort of thing? I mean, maybe. Or are you talking about Windows Explorer, which is scary? Yo YouTube, what's up? There's Rain. Rain was actually, I believe, the first person to and he wants to be in a clan. We want to do in a clan and actually like play this game a little longer term. Psyched for the stream. Thank you so much for coming by, man. So yeah, and then if we get 3 more people to do it, we are at 7 out of 10, which is fantastic, which is more than I thought I was going to get anyway. I thought maybe I got like 2 or 3. We got 7, amazing. But if we get 3 more people to do it, I will have a 3D printing giveaway. We will choose the winners of the giveaway on stream. There will be a variety of things to choose from for whatever sort of hobbies you like, whatever games or interests you have. Could be functional, just could be a little model, who knows. But I will, cover the shipping, of course, and print the thing, and I just thought it'd be a nice thing to do, because I like 3D printing. I sell a few prints online. And I thought it'd be a nice thing to integrate into the stream. I want to do a little more. But this stream is specifically going to be a shard opening stream. I have saved some shards. I have resisted opening them, which is difficult because I really wanted to crack them open because that's what I want to do. Kind of what these games are built around. But I resisted, and now is the time to do it. Now, the one thing I will have to do here, just in case, I'm going to purchase something in the shop to kind of, add a little more, because right now I just have some basic ones. I want to get the Sacred Shard, but I'm going to actually go with this Void Shard. The starter pack seems pretty good. Get a good amount of gems, get some good money to help open the packs. Open the shards, I'm sorry. And just overall, pretty good value there. So, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to turn the screen black because I don't know if it's going to flash any information. Hopefully it doesn't. I will let you know. But here we go. We're going to turn off the game capture. Okay, cool. So you can probably still hear it in the background. You want like 15 worth of stuff? Hey, not bad, not bad. Thank you very much for... That's probably what the contributor is there. Alright, I'm going to click here. What does that do for me? Alright, open something. That definitely... I mean, it's not showing my credit card number right now, but it's asking for it. So, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And yes, I have memorized my entire credit card thingy because, I don't know, maybe I buy too many things. Let's see, is that it? And then, yeah, that one, nope. How about that many? And, alright, that should be good. Let's see if it goes through. Alright, it says thank you. Let me just double check here. I don't really think you have to worry about the order number. But it said thank you for your order. There we go. The contents of the pack you've been purchased will be added to your game account. Alright, return to game. And I will turn on the game capture. There we go, we're back. As you can see now, the starter pack is gone. It's been replaced with the Sacred Founder pack. So I guess that's the next progression, as you can spend 50 bucks and get a Sacred Shard and some tomes and even more gems. But for now, we have purchased the other one, and let's take a look here. I was going to say, obviously, I don't know. Odds are it's going to be in the little treasure chest here, the little mailbox, and here we go. There's all the stuff. So if there's any doubt in someone's mind, then, you know what, that's okay. Doubt can be good at times. It might be a little misplaced here, but you know what, that's at you. Okay. So let's just collect our stuff. I got some brews, lovely. Some tomes to upgrade my skills. 15 mystery shards. XP boost for 3 days, which is pretty sweet there. Void shard. What is this one? This is an ancient shard that can get rare, epic, or legendary. You have your suspicions that doubt's good at times, and I guess I just became a contributor. So hey, maybe that's what that means. I think we kind of figured that was what that means. If someone buys something in the shop, then they contributed. Cool. And again, I'm just going to save this after I do a few fights. This is these arena tokens. You get these pretty much every day, so hey, to keep you playing games in arena. All right, without further ado then, let us hop right into the portal, where we have some boosted summons for a day. Come on, I'm clicking. There we go. All right, and what does the boosted summon thing mean exactly? This is something I actually really like about this game. Is it just tells you the rates. Here you go. This is all the stuff. It could be a lot. It's, you know, TLDR basically. But you can more or less ignore looking at these as saying that some people can't be summoned from some certain shards. Okay. But here are your odds here. Mystery shard, that's your chances. If you get a sacred shard, you get a 6% chance. And an ancient shard, only half a percentage chance to get a legendary. Odds are it's going to be a rare. For both of these. But hey, you know what? Ancient and Void are basically the same. It's just a different character type or faction, maybe. The Mercy system isn't bad either. Like, if you take a look at this, it actually tells you exactly how many summons. If you get an epic thing, after 20 summons, your rate is going to increase. Cool. I like that they're very transparent about it. Some things try to hide it and obfuscate it and be like, oh, well, this is kind of what this is, but maybe this many. Other games, people have had to, like, en masse just report, like, you know, how many, you know, packs or shards or whatever they've had to open to get a certain, to get, like, a legendary unit, you know, to acquire the absolute unit. And from that, you know, massive amount of information they've determined. Here, they just tell you. And I really like that transparency. Okay. I played for a year and a half of the legendary. So annoying. Summon Wars. Oh, I played that for a little bit. Yeah, I dropped it. I don't think I put any money into it. It was all right, but I just kind of got, yeah, you know. I had a friend at work that played it like really heavy though. All right, so without further ado, now let's see. I say that a lot. You know, there's a lot of ado usually. If you like ado, this is the stream for you. But let's see, 31, 37, 38. They are 38 shards. We're going to crack it open. Hopefully we get a good number of rares, and we have 7 chances to get a legendary. Not the best odds, not gonna lie, we just saw them before. But you're saying there's a chance. Here we go. Of course you gotta save those for last. We have to save the best for last. So we're hoping for some rares in this one though. Anything with a blue, this is gray, alright. Was it like a little foot soldier dude? Swordman. Okay, cool. I like how you can just click, like, you know, open from the side here. You don't have to go out and in and out and in, you know. Ooh, we got a green already, a 2-star. Hello, Crusher, level 1. Okay, cool, cool. She's of the Barbarians. I think this reviews like tells you what people think about things. I don't know what it's out of. I presume it's... I'm gonna guess it's out of 10 since she's just a 1-star. No, she's a 2-star. I don't know why I said 1-star. Huh. You know what? You can rank up people, so maybe, you know, she could have been a 1-star, but this is a 2-star version because we're that awesome. I presume this is out of 10, like I said, but green should be good, so maybe it's out of 5? I don't know. And they actually, I didn't even know this earlier, but Goat King actually showed me when they were playing that, yeah, you can go to recommended things and they show you the sets that might be good. Doesn't work like that? Ah, damn. Okay, Rain, I don't know exactly how it works then. Maybe they just don't have it right. You get them at base star level? Oh, okay. I guess this is just a placeholder image then. That's fine. We'll see if we get a 3-star, like what it says. Here we go. Another green. Awesome. Another 2-star. And another Barbarian here, the Outrider. Look at that. Daily quest done. Cool. If we click review here... Okay, I think it just always has 1 star there. Not a problem. Alright, another new champion. Let's keep going. They make great fodder for upper level ascending. Oh, that's clever. Oh, and another one. Wow, we're on a roll with these 2 stars. Sandbow, you have a nasty case of road rash, and I presume the arm continues there, but otherwise, you're looking good, buddy. Yeah. Let me see your good side. Hey, no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Huh. Not sure what happened there. That'd be cool if there was a little story behind that. I don't know. Really nasty sunburn on just one half the body. I don't know. But anyhow, let us move on. See if we can just keep this trend going. Okay, I had to open my mouth now. Back down to a 1-star. Necked? Schenectady? I don't know. There's a lot of reviews here. People seem to think this is not a bad one. I don't recall if this is one that, which is then that Chula Hop. Was it Chula Hop? No, it was DOS. Mentioned was, like, decent. I don't recall. But yes, after this, even if we don't get any great champions, we will have plenty of fodder to raise their level and then raise up the rank of my primary champion, who is Kale, the superfood. So, let's see. Oddly enough, the funny thing is that it poisons you. Another fresh champion here, another one, Tracker, is of the Orcs. I really like this design here with all the bones and stuff. And like the red eyes and cool. Headdress is awesome. Reminds you a little bit of a Monster Hunter. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, let's keep on going. Hey, we got a lot more to go through. You can really get a lot of bang for your buck if you invest. Nice, nice. There's another game, let's see, Ranger. This is like one of our duplicates. It doesn't tell you if you've a duplicate thing, I don't believe. And this is just reviews here. Not great. That's okay. You know what? Nothing wrong with that. There's another game that came out recently. Ah, here we go. We need to increase our champion capacity. So we're going to take a short break from here. So what can we do? We can either put money into increasing the capacity, which is probably something we're going to have to do at some point. But I believe we could probably just, you know, feed them to one of our guys. So let's hop right over here. Also, I got another level 3. And I ascended my dude one time because why not? Let's see now. I do want to basically buff up my 2 stars into 3 stars so I can actually rank up Kale, as it were. So let's see. What do we have for 2 stars? I 2-starred this guy. I can make you a 2-star. You're just a 1-star right now, but why not? So if I want to upgrade your level, that's that 2. There you go. And this is going to free up some space. Combine dupes to get better movesets. I mean, I'm just gonna... You do if it's a character that, like, you actually want to raise up quite a bit. If you... Because you have a chance to, increase their skill that way, I believe. But otherwise, you can just feed them to each other to make fodder for other things. You get options, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so here we go. Let's just... Where's the rest of the people? I know I have more than that. Alright, upgrade. There we go. Increase champion's level in tavern a few times. Cool, cool. Alright, now I know I have more. I don't know where they've gone. There's like a chest somewhere. Hold on. I'm learning. We're learning together. So if you go in the champion vault, I think that's what I'm thinking of, and I don't see anyone here. So, okay then. Perhaps I am mistaken. Perhaps they're all here. Alright, back to the tavern for some leveling up. So we got you at 10. That's good. Who else do we have here? You're level 6. Why are you a level 6 and you're a level... Oh, because I'm going to rank you up. Right. Duh. Okay, here we go. Let's just feed you some more of these level 1 peeps who I will happily part with. There we go. Some tournament points. We're just getting more stuff passively, which is pretty cool. Alright, and we'll take other level 1s and we'll feed them to the ranger here, and then we'll use her to rank up and eventually have a few 3 stars and feed them to Kale. We're feeding them to Kale, as opposed to feeding Kale to things. I'm not going to go over that name, by the way. It's hilarious and I love it. Once we get through all these, and we get into the potential legendary ones, I'll show Rain, I'll show you the legendary that I randomly took a look at, and you know what? I love this guy. I have no idea if he's any good. Alright, we have a Preacher. Sure. More food. More blood for the blood god. Let's see, another 1-star, okay. War Boy reminds me of Mad Max, just saying. I think it reminds many people of Mad Max. What have we here? Okay, Axeman! Body spray. And another challenge completed. We're just completing things left and right. Look at that. We are past the tutorial, we're decently into the game, and we're still completing things just by cracking shards. I love it. There we go, let's keep on going. Another next. I have no idea how you pronounce that. I imagine it's like Nipex, but, you know. But less of a tool. Yeah! Okay. Oh, who are you? Oh, swordsman. Okay. You look like you've seen some things, man. Like, that's... I'm trying to, like, see, like... Jesus Christ, this guy... He has, like, the eyes of someone who's witnessed horrible atrocities. Some of which he's committed. I don't think he's innocent. I'm pretty sure this guy knows what he's doing. The way he looked at the sword, like, yeah, I could do some damage with this thing. Yes! I mean, that's actually what it's made for, but still, like, ooh. Whereas this guy looks more determined. Keep in mind, you have faction-specific dungeon crawls for big payouts. Will do, will do. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? Oh, this is different. Pikeman. That looks like a mighty fine mustache. Oh, it is. I thought it was like actually like a texture, like part of his whatever this cloth covering is for his face. But nope, that is actually a mustache, and it is indeed a mighty fine. Well done. And there's the pointy end, in case you're wondering. Okay, alright, let's take a look here. Next up, ooh, Death Knight. Even though it's just a level 1, or a 1 star. Kinda cool. I don't hate it. I like the arrows sticking out, you know, for good, good ambiance. Surrounded by these other creatures. It looks, reminds me a little bit of Mortal Kombat, actually, like NetherRealm stuff, but hey, that's just a reference. Alright, we continue, onwards. Alright, another mustache to add to the collection. Some of you may be familiar with the Beard Hunter, but this is the Mustache Hunter. Oh! Hello, large boy. Thrasher. Alright, we got someone who is very, unshaven, but well kept somehow, you know, just in all the right places. Although, you might want to wash those hands, buddy. I don't know. Or maybe he does that to show something. I don't know. Kind of rocky here, too. Alright. The Ogren tribes. Quite a few different, races or factions here. Tribes, I guess. I don't know. Alright. People don't seem to like him too much. Except for the Hydra. Of all things. The Hydras, where's that? Okay, you have to rank them. You have to get the 4 stars to actually rank them. Interesting. Alright, I don't exactly know why. Chance of placing a block buff's debuff for 2 turns. I guess the Hydra likes to buff things. I know they just nerfed the Hydra. And increased the reward you get for it. I don't know if it was just particularly difficult. I haven't gotten to that part yet. Or what exactly, but they listened to the community and they're like, guess what, we're gonna make this easier for you to fight, you know, we're gonna reduce the buffs and reduce the health and whatnot. I'm just gonna grab these real quick because money is a good thing. And also they gave you more rewards for it, so I like that you have to 4-star to rank them. Yeah, it stops people from just getting one of them and just like hate ranking them, whatever, or you know, inflating them like improperly. It's like, guess what, you actually have to put some work into the champion if you want to, you know, give your opinion on it, which is good. There's plenty of other games that have like a little rating system or a comment system, and you just put whatever. Like, okay, do you even have this one? I don't think so. You don't even have the champion for Pete's sake. Alright, let's see here. Where was I? Someone. I want to like beat some people to you. I probably will. But let's complete one person first. You have to gain 1 more level. Alright. Let's see. Acquire mustache. Alright. Why did... Okay, I guess that works. Yeah, 32. The numbers add up. And 1 more will bring you to level 10, which will be the max level for you. Lovely. Alright, maxed out there. Let's drop you, and let's actually go with you. I might not even, like... Here we go. I'm probably going to acquire quite a few of these in my journeys. I might not actually, like, fuse you into anybody. I don't know. You look pretty cool. Alright. And just 2 more? Yeah, it's 2 more people we don't have to worry about while we, crack more shards. Might be the right term, who knows. At some point, of course, we will very likely increase our champion capacity, because it just makes sense, you know, there's going to be multiple people that I want to keep. At the current point, though, we're going through a lot of people that are, you know, give or take, you know, good fodder for things. Alright, back at it now. We have 19 more to go. Let's see if we can get some more rares here. I don't know that we've actually gotten a rare yet. We've gotten the green ones, but I'm not sure what rarity that is. Let's see, another preacher. Does it tell me? Uncommon. We've gotten a few uncommons. Quite a few, actually, but no rares. So let's see if we can get a few of those knocked out here at the mystery shards. That'd be pretty sweet. Alright, here we go. A bully. Bully day! Bully day! Bully! Bully! Ah, it's a great day to be alive. Someone gets that. The current journey is for advancing levels ascending. Perfect timing for what you're doing today. Awesome. I'm glad it all works out. Yo, man. Hey, yo. What's up, yo, man? Oh, my goodness. Look at this. He's just absolutely like someone who was hip and with it and to the point. Not sure what point that is. The Fire Knight's Castle. Apparently, that's the place for him to be. And the Hydra, a full 5, which is the highest I've seen anything. With 13 ratings. I also like to tell you how many ratings it is. Like 13 ratings with 5. Okay, it's something, but it might not be, you know, the most informative. Whereas you go up here, 236. This is probably fairly accurate, you know. All right, yo, man. I guess this is just attack. Oh, just some text only 3 times. Each hit has a chance to decrease their turn meter by 20%. All right, so it slows them down. Nice. All right, keep on going. Alright, another level 1. What are you? Lurker. Dark Elves. Okay, cool. 8 more of these mystery shards before we get into the meat of things. Ooh, we have an uncommon. Who are you? Sergeant. Alright, Sergeant, I don't know. Sergeant Black, well, not really Black Knight, Red Knight, I don't know. Sergeant Knight of the Sacred Order? Okay. They call me Sarge, okay. And my gun is this strange axe, like, kind of sort of like a pickaxe, but like a maul, but also Warhammer-esque. I don't exactly know what that is, but it looks scary. Alright. Warhammer. Oh, I got to Warhammer. I wasn't sure if it was still considered a Warhammer, because like bring down like 4 points at the end of the thing. It's like it's kind of a hammer, but also kind of splits. I mean, I can see it doing some damage though. Okay. This is why you're the DM. Just usually the DM. Obviously, Sergeant Butternickles. Oh, obviously. You know what? That's probably wherever the lore is for these guys. Like this guy has a tragic backstory, obviously, and some sort of psychosis growing on in his brain. But the other one is clearly Butternickles. Sergeant Peanut Butter. Oh, that's a thing. That hurts right now with the recall. You know, it's tough to get peanut butter these days. You know, I'm sorry. That might have been a little too close to home for myself. I like the little flourish. I'm just going to spin this sword real quick. Haha, look at that. Like, wow. He sold essential oils for his mother as a teen. I'm sure he did. Alright, Mage Killer. Sure. 3 more of these. Let's see. Let's see how we do. After I do these, I'm going to fuse people together just to... Let's see. We have a Pit Fighter. I love the sword in this guy. I think, like, the runes or whatever language this is, like, carved in there is really cool. And you got, like, the ram's head or whatever. Both on like the pommel, I think, or is it the hilt, and then like some part is called the pommel, and some part is not called the pommel, but it's on one of those 2 parts. Yeah, and like the coins and stuff. Cool design. All right, here we go. All right, 1 more mustache to add to my mustache collection. Ah, caught up to me. Okay. I guess I can just do it right now then. So, let's do some fusion again. He looks cool, he looks dope. Alright, let's see, where... There you are. I don't know what your max level is. I presume it is 15-ish, maybe 20. 20 would make sense. Maybe it's 10 for every star. We will see. We will find out pretty soon. Well, it definitely goes beyond 10, I'll tell you that much. I can actually figure out pretty easily here. Let's see, so she is red. So if I offer this and say max, we can see that it's 20. All I have to do is feed her 4 brews as well. Like, brews are super good as long as you give it to someone of the same, like, faction, magical color association. You know, red goes to red. If you don't do that, you're losing out on some value there. Not gonna lie. Hopefully I didn't feed the wrong person or anything. No, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. Alright, here we go. Plenty more slots. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Lovely. So 15 more spots here to... I believe it's 15. I could be wrong. It could be misrepresented. But that should be plenty to crack open our last few shards. So let's see now. We got 1. We have 8 shards to go. I'm going to crack this one open, then I'm going to show you the guy that I want. Rain, I want you to tell me your honest opinion. Unfortunately, we didn't get any whatchamacallits, any rares in those, but that's okay. I got one a couple days ago, so it's not terrible. Let's see. So, alright, so honest opinion on this champion that at some point in my playing of the game, hold on, I gotta go to index instead. I would like to just see this guy, just acquire him, okay? I have, like I said, I have no idea if he's any good or what, but I just feel like he looks awesome. What is your opinion on Gronjar? If anyone watched the previous streams, though, you know. Look at this absolute unit, my guy. The mask is like, he's almost happy. You know, I feel like he's actually really smiling back there. He's got these, like, molten fists, a flaming helmet. I keep looking at more things. Chains here. And then once you get over this, you know, he's a dwarf. He's, like, you know, kind of stubby guy. Huge freaking fat stubby sword. I love this. This is just fantastic. This is what happens when you mix Pokemon with Dark Souls. Like, look at this guy. I was just going through, like, the shard, whatever, going through random champions, and I came across this guy, like, this is the guy. This is the one. Hopefully, he has 0 reviews. We have to review him. We have to get him all the way to all the stars. I don't know why there's 0 reviews. I actually don't even know if it's possible to get this guy. But I want to be the first. Like, I can probably look it up online or something. But just like, Gronjar, yes! Jimmy Fragments. Yeah, I guess that's the only way to do it. Alright, well. That's my goal. That is my goal. If I ever accomplish this thing, I'll let you know. But anyway, there we go. Gronjar. Now then, let us actually see what we get. I'm not gonna hold my breath for a Gronjar, but I'll be pretty hyped up if we get him. Alright. Here we go. Our first Ancient Shard. Let's see. Targeted champion boost. Check summon info for details. This thing? Targeted champion boost. How do I target a champion boost? Okay, so these are the people. Right. So I'm using ancient shards now, right? These are ancient. So it means that I have a... Oh, I didn't mean to click on you. But maybe I'll get this guy. Cool. So 10 times chance. Okay, cool. So my chances increased by 10. So instead of it being a 0.5%, it's a solid 5%, which is actually pretty nice. Like, it's reasonable. That means that about 1 in every 20 you should get. I only have like 6 or 7 or these, but still, I don't hate those chances. I don't hate those odds. And same thing over here. We have these other characters. Of the ones here, I don't know. This guy looks pretty... God damn. Oh my god, he is absolutely massive. And that hat, though. I mean, I think this character is hilarious and amazing at the same time. So that's cool. Is he turtly enough for the Turtle Club? He looks like the Dean of Deacons boss in Dark Souls 3. I thought he looks like some kind of Dark Souls character for sure. Alright, so let's just hop into it. Let's see who we get. Alright, here we go. Our first chance at a legendary character. We have 7 chances. Here's number 1. Okay, we got a rare. We got... Lamellar? I don't know. Lamellar. Believe in the heart of the cards? I believe. I have some cards over here, actually. Let's see here. What do you have? What's this little exclamation one here? Crystal Burst? Attacks all enemies. Damage based on HP. Here's something else that I like, that I didn't mention before because I didn't realize it. Lamellar. Gotcha. Is that they tell you what the damage is based on. And since this is an HP... Hello. An HP-based champion, basically like a tank, you know, but a health tank as opposed to like a defense tank, you know. They scale the damage based off of... You jack the HP. Right, you scale it based off of HP. You don't have to worry about, well, I can put this in as a tank, but then I'm doing no damage. No, you can deal damage and be tanky at the same time. I think that's a like really nice design there. And they tell you too, like, hey, this is what this guy's good at. Instead of you having to find out or giving you like some kind of little graph and you're like, which way is the arrow pointing? I don't know. Let's see, reviews here are not the best. Perhaps a little lame indeed. That's okay. I just want to review the rarity, so rare, epic, legendary. All right. As long as you get at least 1 epic, I'll be pretty happy. If we don't get any epics, you know what? That's how it goes. Transparency is refreshing. It is really nice. And it's like they heard me. Who have we got here? Chancellor Yasmin. All right. Well, we got our first epic. She's a support character. Well, I'm definitely going to put some effort into leveling her up and whatnot. And Definitely gonna be part of the team. What do we have? And it looks like the reviews are in, and she's good. All right, looks like we got a keeper there, folks. Nice, nice. What does this do? Resounding smash. See, she just wants to smash. That's all. Just let her smash. Attacks one enemy, damage based on attack. Oh, okay, cool. So she's support, but you want to get some attack in there. Gotcha. I see. Ascended skill places an extra hit if the target has no active buffs. Interesting. Okay. You're a keeper. Thank you very much, Rain. Thank you. I'm a keeper. All right. Heals an ally by percent max. Oh, that's a really good heal then. Heals by 60% instead if the ally has 50. That's actually a really good skill. I don't know how it compares to like legendary support people, but these numbers look good. Lulling Chant has a 50% chance of removing all buffs from all enemies. Alright. 50% of the time, it works every time. Then places a sleep debuff for 1 turn on all enemies who have active buffs. Oh. It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. You know what? And then there's an aura increases ally speed, which is actually very important in this game. Speed is like how often you attack, and that is a very important factor. So, yeah, I think she's fantastic. 4 more plus 1 different shard. Let's keep on going. Come on, come on. All right, we got ourselves a rare. Oh God, what the? We got like the Tekken 5 of champ. Holy smokes! It's like, you know, you're a flat top, so you got to make up for it with the spikes. It's like, you ever try to go Super Saiyan in your mid like 50s? This is what happens. How old is Goku? God, he's, I mean, probably something close to like 300 years old or something. I don't know, but wow. When a okay, and of course he's called Madman. You know what? That name I appreciate. That makes sense, because when you look at this, she's like, someone clearly had the model upside down for a little while, and they're like, you know what? It's fine. It's like those videos where you see someone in like, I don't know, 0-degree temperatures, and they like put water in their hair outside, and then they just kind of flip it back, and it's just frozen in place immediately. That's what I'm getting here. All right. The reviews are in, and you know what? You're not too bad either. All right, all right. This is an attack character, so you're out here to do some damage. All right. Wild Slashing. Slashes an enemy. Attacks one enemy, has a chance of attacking all of the enemies with the second hit, dealing damage. Not bad. Might cleave. I like the cleaving. Okay, what else here? Insane. They're really playing with this Madman thing. Yes, he's like some kind of freaking Emerald Knuckles there. My God. Attacks all enemies. Heals the champion by 10% of the damage inflicted if the champion's current HP is below 50%. Oh, nice. Some lifesteal. And this has a shield with like a ray of death just going straight through the center of it. So naturally, this is going to be like a killer thing. Crazed Lunge. Attack will ignore 30% of the target's defense. Will ignore block damage and shield buffs. That's not bad. That's pretty good. When you need something dead, you just lunge at it. Okay. Lovely. Look at those. Look at that. Oh, it's only 2 spikes there. That's okay. We call that the tenderizer, and you're the meat. All right, moving on. All right, who we got here? Got ourselves another rare. Oh, hello. All right. Well, you know what? I did want some dwarves, so you know what? I got that going for me at least. Perhaps they can call Grandjar for me. Please, beckon towards him. I wish for Grandjar. Alright, this one seems to be not quite as hyped up as the other ones. Also an attack champion with an interesting style of crossbow. And the shield's got balls. Hey, you know what? Everyone needs a shield with balls, I'm just gonna say. Attacks an enemy, has a chance of placing a poison debuff. We like poison. We learned from Kale that poison is very good. Okay, we'll ignore 50% of their defense. Okay. I did not talk to you, phone, leave me alone. Attacks an enemy, will ignore defense, grants an extra turn if this kills an enemy. Not bad. Gonna feel bad when it doesn't kill an enemy, but still. And what do we do with the P? Passive, right. Scare off. Has a chance of placing a fear debuff. What do you do? I don't know. But there's fear. I'm not sure how to check what fear does, but cool. One target, on the turn. For 1 turn, when the champion inflicts a critical hit. Cool. All right. I'm not sure what fear is, but I'm sure it's something worthwhile. Moving onwards. Come on, come on. Something. Another rare. Okay. We have Valerie. Okay, not Valkyrie. Valerie. No, she has a proper name here. All right, and what do we think about her? We think she's fantastic. Wow. Okay, just fantastic numbers here. My God. All right, she's also support. Looks a bit like the other character that we got, the epic. I forget what her name is exactly, but I'll be familiar with it soon enough. All right, you attack. We have some lightning here. Energizing presence. Decreases the duration of all debuffs on all enemies by 1 turn. On all allies, sorry. Places, and so it removes some of the debuffs. And it actually gives you an attack buff. Nice. Also, places and attack. Okay, and this just increases the thing for 2 turns. Let's see. Also decreases the duration of all debuffs on allies by 1 turn. So increases the duration of buffs and decreases debuffs. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and the last one here. Oh, not the last one. There's also like a support. That's a champion captain sort of ability. Okay, faction encrypts. Cool. Places a shield on enemies. The value of the shield depends on the champion's level. Heals each ally according to the number of buffs they're currently under. Oh, so you're like a buff central kind of thing. Okay. Nice. Oh, geez, I clicked on a thing and now I know everything. Okay. All the information. All right, and the final ancient shard is going to be none other than our favorite boy or girl. It's going to be Rocktooth. That is what I actually currently have in the guild champion hall of getting passive experience. So I do have a Rocktooth already, but he ain't too shabby. Maybe I can fuse them together. Hey, there you go. That's a good way to do it. Because I think it gives you more experience, the chance to level up a skill. Multiples have a use, my friends. All right, and the final one, the final shard for the stream, is going to be the Void Shard. So I think this is guaranteed to get a Void champion of all things. Who do we have from the Void? Do I even know? I'm not entirely certain, honestly. I don't know who is all voided out. Any of you Void folks? Torment. We could get Torment. You believe in me? This guy looks pretty. It looks like a freaking, like, Lich King of all things. I don't know. Okay. Torment would be awesome. I don't know why I love these dwarfs, but I love these dwarfs. Who else could it be? I'm looking specifically in dwarves right now. I don't know why. Because they're fantastic? Yeah, that's why. Because they're fantastic. Alright, let's see. If not, it's okay. I got an elite. I'm feeling alright. Or an epic, rather, not an elite. So, let's head right over to the Void Shard. Alright, the final click for the night. Here we go. Gotta warm up the fingers. Gotta do whatever. Keep them nimble. Alright, and now we're gonna place that, and with one deft click. Come on, show me that yellow gold stuff. Ah, it's a rare. Okay. Oh, well. I asked for yellow gold, and you know what? I got yellow gold. I should have been a little more specific. This game hears me, I'm telling you. Okay, we have Marcus. Maybe he's Marquis. It's probably Marquis. Alright, well, you certainly are gold-clad, my goodness. Just like Iron Man crossed with Star Wars and like the Twi'leks and whatnot. I don't know. I mean, okay. Demon spawn thing. Alright, and what do you do now? You got some good numbers. Some good numbers. Alright, still good. I don't know what you do, though. You're a defensive champion with many pointy ends. Okay, with a lot of sharp pointy ends, in fact. Alright, what do we have here? Skewer. I can very realistically see how you would skewer somebody. That is not far out of your reach. Attacks one enemy. If the hit is critical, places a decreased speed debuff. Oh, nice. So we're going to add some crit chance to him. Alright. Places a counterattack buff. Oh, Infernal skill. Counterattack buff and a continuous heal buff on this champion for 2 turns. I wish I could just click on these. That's one thing that I wish I could do. I don't know where to go to figure out what the buffs are. What these things mean, but that's okay. Paralyzing bolts. Let's see. Attacks all enemies. Has a chance of placing a sleep debuff for 1 turn. Their sleep attacks all enemies as a... This debuff cannot be removed. You are going to sleep. You know what? Once you descend it, it's like, sleep, you will. And it's like, well, what if I... No, I don't care. I don't care if it's not your bedtime yet. You're gonna go to sleep right now. Okay. This is what I call the babysitter. Or is it the au pair if you're a... I don't exactly know, because like, I think a male nanny's an au pair, but he's a marquis, so it's okay. And force increases force ally HP in battles by 18%. It's a good number. No skins? That's okay. This is the only skin you need. Alright, everybody. So that was the shard opening portion of the stream. Not too bad. Got some pretty good people. I know we're definitely going to have to feed them some other characters and let them go nuts. Unfortunately, no ground jar, but I know that was kind of reaching for the stars there. And that is okay. I will aspire to acquire him in the future. Also, it says you can only get him from fragments anyway. So, not entirely sure how to get fragments. Maybe there's a chance you just summon fragments or you find them when you're fighting things. So, yeah. Does this tell me about fragments? It tells me a lot of things. Getting fragments. Hey, look at that. In multiple ways, such as rewards from events and tournaments or from the special offers at the shop. Ah, okay. There you go. So you can be rewarded them or you can buy them. Okay. And that's how you acquire them, and after getting enough, then you can create the champion. Looks like you need 100 for pretty much anybody, because they're all legendary anyway, right? So. Are they all legendary? Maybe not. I don't know. It's a lot of purple. Are there any, like, you know, yellow, gold, legendary people? Like, there's rares. Still 100 fragments, though. Okay. I like the consistency. Okay, cool. Not bad, not bad. So where do we go from here? Let's go to the tavern. I would like to power up some of my new people here, especially you. Chancellor Yasmin, I think you need some food in you, don't you? Alright, so what are we going to do? You are red. Let's get some of these red brews, which you have plenty of. And just go nuts with that. One of them brings you to level 9. It's only going to take, I'm going to say it's going to take maybe 10. Turns out I'm off by a factor of like 2 or whatever. But if I feed her 24 of these things, she's maxed out. You know what? I think she's worth it. I think she's going to help carry us through a lot of things. So let's go ahead and just knock that out. Also 168,000. I got it. No biggie. And we just got 117 tournament points. So you know what? We're getting up there. Level up from 1 to 40. Doubled her HP. Let's see. And close to doubled her attack and defense. Almost doubled it. You know, I saw 4 and saw 8. It's a doubled. What are you going to do? Alright, upgrade skills. Can I do that at all? I can. Alright, I think your skills are great. So I'm going to just feed her both these books and see what we do. Alright, looks like I upgraded the first one twice. Resounding Smash level 3. Yeah, I mean, she wants to smash. She's going to smash. Okay, now we probably should... Let's see, is there anyone else that I want to potentially give some levels to? Probably going to chill with it as it is now. This is going to be my go-to team. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Although she's a support. I don't know if I want 3 supports. Maybe. Maybe I'll just never die. I don't see anything wrong with that. I probably want to balance it out with some more attack, though. Not gonna lie. Alright, now I do believe I probably want to give her some gear. So, let's see. What do we do? Reviews? I know somewhere it says recommended... There you go. All this stuff looks fantastic. Recommended artifacts. How about that? They recommend speed. A lot of speed. They say get speed. And I love how you can just click on go, and it tells you these are the places you can get that item. It's like, we recommend this, and go for it. Awesome. Helmet. Similar places, you know, this thing. Actually, the same places, because it's all like from the same set. Speed and life. Okay. So let's go with a few things. I don't know why this thing here... do I not have any offensive things there? Maybe, maybe not. Let's collapse these. Let's see. Do I have any speed? Ah, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't really have any items to really equip her with. That's a shame. Why is the helmet, like, red? As opposed to these other things. I don't know. Filter? Just new. Yes, I see them now. Thank you. Okay. That is all right. There we go. They're all fine now. So, let's see. If I just look at speed, anything here? Resistance gives speed 2. Huh. Interesting. Well, how about life then? If we don't have speed, can we do a life set? What do we have access to? Offense, defense, resistance, lifesteal, immortal, divine, offense. Not a whole lot. Removing average costly? You know what? When you put it that way, maybe I should just leave her alone, see how she functions, just... all, you know... More or less naked, all natural, you know. Agreed. All right, let's give her a test run. So you know where I actually want to go here. To hell with going to the campaign. Let's try out the arena. Let's hop in here. I have no qualms with just immediately putting her into my defense team. You are... I think you're all defensive person as well. Your support, yeah. Let's take out the War Priest. War Priest is okay, but let's knock her down a peg and instead throw in this one. And I might actually want to make her the champion. Like, this person's giving me 15 HP. Increases speed by 20%. I kind of like that. I'm not going to lie. I like the 20% thing. Throw shit over people because it's cheap to remove just to get the 15% bonus. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Not a bad idea. Let's say this new position 6 out of like how many things? That sounds like it's pretty good. I think I'm in a pretty good spot to reap the rewards later on. All right, I didn't even take a look here. My defense team, my 13,000. Nice, nice, nice. So we should, in theory, be able to like roll a few of these people. How about this 11,000 here? Maybe I should give her some gear. All right. I like what you said about giving her some gear just to give some buffs here. All right, let's see. As far as this goes, we're going to gear her up, we're going to throw her into a fight, and then we're going to end the YouTube portion of this video. And that'll be it for the Raid Shadow Legends content on YouTube. If you want to keep following me, if I keep doing stuff, then feel free to check out things on Twitch. And if you want to check out the Discord to get notifications when I go live, then by all means. Alright, I'm looking for cheap gear so I can just throw it on here. Resistance? Sure. Have more resist. What's the unequipped cost for this? 5,000? That's like nothing. That's a paltry fee. Alright, here we go. We now have 2 things resistance, so we get a little extra bonus there. That's basically all we have for cheap stuff, because it's holding my cheap stuff. So, cool. Alright, now then, actually into battle. Arena, please. Classic arena. And let's fight this first person. Here we go. I would like to not be on auto, and let's implement these changes. Make me speedy, and put in my strong dude. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck, folks. Here we go. Again, if you want to support the stream and content like this and giveaways and such, there's a link down below. If you just want to, you know, go ahead, try to increase the number. I only have one more day to, like, 1 or 2 more days, really, to make that number go up. But if I can make a number become bigger, that'd be cool. Alright, so my speedy boy with all the equipment is still pretty speedy, so we're going to go ahead and hit where we can. Alright, we got hit. She took a decent chunk there, probably because she doesn't have that much armor equipped. Alright, so this is attack an enemy. Right, this is heal. This is... Let's see. Enemies don't have active buffs. Okay, so there's no buffs on the enemies right now. So there's no sense in doing that. I can heal... Actually, probably want to heal Kale, because she's like nearly dead. Let's see how this goes. He looks fantastic. Alright, let me buff the squad here. Increase the defense, and how about add a heal over time? Alright, I think we're feeling pretty buffed. Is she gonna make it? Survive! Survive! Okay, she didn't make it. But she kept Kale alive. Maybe that's a win. Let's see. Can we still win the fight? Alright. Well, we took 1 for 1 there. I think I just want to knock out who I can. I should be able to kill you with a regular attack, though. Let's see. I'm not wrong. And the healing is good. Now, this is going to be the stronger guy. Do I want to fight this guy at all to pick off the weaker dude, or just go for the throat? It does more damage here, and the poison's legit, so we'll do that. Alright, I don't know if we're going to have enough time to really get the attack buff, like, through, so we're just going to attack normal here. But it looks like we got this. Ooh, that was a strong hit, though, I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's do a little AoE again. Kills the one guy, no problem, and the last guy is down. Definitely would not have been successful there without being able to heal Kale, like, immediately. So, the heal is good. I want her to be a little tankier, but the heal was good. I like it. Dead. How'd they do? Well, they died. Okay, well, that's good. I like how other things, like, oh, they fainted, or, you know, they collapsed, oh, they couldn't go on. No, they're dead. Alright, let's do another fight here. Just because I want to try one more. Let's see how it does on auto. I do enjoy if you don't live, you still get XP. That is a really nice thing. Yeah, I hate, like, it's a part of games that we, like RPGs mainly, that we came to accept, is where, like, especially if you're fighting a boss and, like, one of your guys dies, oh, I felt like I beat the boss, but I feel bad because this one character didn't get the experience from it, so now they're going to be underleveled for, like, the rest of the game. So instead, just, hey, just throw them in there. If they die, that's all right, you know? They did their job, basically. All right, let's see how Auto handles this now. And again, hands off. If the all right, it hit them with the lulling chant, which was a little strange because they didn't have any buffs on there. So I can already see a slight, you know, optimization of being able to manually, you know, pick what they're doing. But I mean, if we win, then we win. All right, healed yourself, but you're alive, and looks like it's gonna be a clean sweep, more or less. And they had a similar power rating as well, so... You know what? Not bad. Maybe it was I. Maybe the error was with the driver. Problem exists between keyboard and chair, as you would say. Alright, so that is a showing of the new champion we just got. The lovely, fantastic person who I will not remember your name, like, ever. Please... Here we go. Chancellor Yasmin. Here we go. Okay, so that's how we're doing. I look forward to many victories with her as part of the team, and eventually buffing up Kale and doing whatever the hell, you know, and booping him on the nose. His pointy nose and his pointy ears, right? So, thank you so much, everybody on YouTube, for tuning in, for watching. Again, there's like a day left to do this thing. If you do, awesome. If not, that's okay. A little slip there, my bad. Without further ado, YouTube, I'm signing off here. On Twitch, I'm going to keep on going for a little while. So, thank you again. Good night or good morning, YouTube. But as always, depending on where you are in the world, of course. But as always, good luck.